Hello folks, welcome to Anime Recon, alright? This is my first episode reviewing an anime. Just want to throw that out. If there are any points I missed, please put them in the comments below. Also, that's about it. Let's get started, shall we? The anime I'm reviewing today is called Baccano, which is amazing. I personally give it a 10 out of 10 review. And I think anyone should go out and get it. Like seriously, just go out and get it. You will not be disappointed. And now I will give you 10 seconds to pause, maybe go to a different video if you don't want any spoilers, because it will happen in about like 5 seconds. There will be a lot of spoilers. You still here? Good. Alright. Baccano, it takes place in America, the 1930s, around that time. You see, Baccano likes to jump around, per se. I mean, it will go from place to place. I mean, it'll be from here to here, now here, then all the way back to here. It literally jumps around between times and people. There are a bunch of different people. I mean, the show has all of them. You got the mobsters, you got immortals, you got robbers, psychopaths, an assassin who's sort of a psychopath. He's very bloody in his works, with a very twisted sense of justice, which I don't mind at all. And then you got, delinquents. I know it has everybody, man. This show is really hard to explain. You just gotta go watch it. I mean, alright. Alright, it all starts out with first, jumping from time to time. As I said, it goes from the 1930, 1931, 1932, and then at the very end it takes place somewhere around 1933. But let me backtrack a bit, because it originally started back in the 1700s. A bunch of people sailing to the New World with an alchemist on board. And this alchemist says, pretty much, why not summon a demon and so you can't die anymore? Pretty much it. So they decide to summon the devil himself, so they can all get the elixir of immortality. This then causes infighting, because they find out the only way to kill another immortal is to touch them and eat them, sort of, in a way. Or consume them, absorb them, per se. This causes a bit of infighting, and all the immortals sort of scatter a bit, go into any which way or direction, until the 1930s, where they all meet up around the train that is known as the Flying Pussyfoot. The train is literally called the Flying Pussyfoot. To anyone who made that name up, nice job. Just nice job. The train then is divided into very few people. The civilians, who are trying not to die. A group of criminals who are trying to steal some of the train's cargo without trying to kill anyone. Then you got the people in white, led by a psychopath who loves killing people, who loves enjoying the satisfaction of taking people's lives. Then you got these guys in black suits, who are trying to save their immortal leader. This is one of the guys from the ship. He was immortal, and pretty much they want to become immortal as well. They even have his daughter. They even think that killing her will make them immortal somehow. I don't know, that just seemed like a stupid move. But they wanted the secret of immortality as well. And in the middle of all this is the daughter and the wife of a senator. Because of this, they both sides try getting them. The white guys are trying to do it so they can get off scot-free, and the guys in the black suits are trying to do it so they can get their boss back. Then there are as I said, the criminals who are trying to just steal this cargo. And then you got a few robbers in the mix. 2 robbers, actually. Crazy. Isaac and Mira, they stole the entrance to a museum. They thought with this, no one could get in. They literally stole a door to a museum. What the hell? It's just... These two make my day. These two make my day. Oh, and lastly, you got like the independent people. There are, I'd say, 3 independent people. Immortal Kid, who doesn't want to die. A person that works for the Daily Days, a newspaper company that pretty much knows everything. They probably know what you're eating right now as you're watching this video. And the train conductor, who turns out to be something called a rail tracer. He murders people, grinds them up. Yeah. That all happens. But off of the Flying Pussyfoot, you got a few groups. You have the Genowads, people who... Alright, well, Eve Genowad, her older brother's a bit of a dick. And she's trying to find said older brother, who has been into sort of a weird, and I mean weird, situation. The guy just really has shitty luck. He really does. And then you got the mobsters, the Martillo family, and the main guy, Firo. Well, actually, I wouldn't really call him main character. Tell me in the comments below who you guys think is the main character, because I have no idea. Firo is currently trying to become a part of the Mafia, per se, back in the 1930s Mafia. And he's friends with one of the other guys, Meza, something like that. That's the guy's name. That is the immortal's name who tried summoning the demon back on the boat. At first he was disappointed that everyone was immortal, now he was happy. That guy kind of confused me a bit, and especially his name. But Firo, back to him, he becomes friends, per se, with a girl. Her name's Ines. She's a homunculus. Now, don't go doing the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing, alright? It is not Full Metal Alchemist. I assure you, homunculus are a common thing. They're pretty much humans that are created. Not like clones, they're based off of someone. Homunculus are just made. Pretty much, Firo gets involved with this girl, trying to help her out and everything. And her father, her creator, turns out to be the immortal bastard who's trying to consume everybody. And I mean it. He literally turns people immortal just to eat them. He's a weird psychopath who pretty much deserves everything that should be coming to him. And I mean everything. And in between all this is Isaac and Mira. As I told them about them before, they were on the train. They sort of went back and back. They started all this. They took the Genowads' money, which the Genowads owed money to the Russo family. That's where the guys in white come in. They pretty much somehow end up miraculously getting the immortal elixir, and they mistaken it for booze and gave it to the Mafia. Literally, the New York Mafia, as we speak, right now in their world, is immortal. That, and combined with a few waitresses and people who work at the big party where the booze was being passed out, and a bunch of criminals are immortal now. I mean, that would kind of suck. And it's pretty much about them trying to live, trying to find their dreams, and trying to figure out what is going on. Literally, a lot of them are trying to figure out the puzzle about Dallas disappearing, Eve, and the Daily Days trying to figure out. Actually, it all begins with the Daily Days. Them trying to figure out, what is this story about? Literally, the beginning scene is about the vice president of the Daily Days and his assistant Carol trying to figure out how this story began. And Carol suggested the 1930s because that was when the story was brought to their attention. And in all honesty, I like the way they set it up. Literally, the whole changing of scenes instantly, the whole moving things back and forth, I like that. It was very entertaining. It was very refreshing. It is not like other anime. And I am probably not doing any justice to it at all by talking about it like the way I am. It is an amazing anime that everyone deserves to watch. Everyone should have it on their list. Just watch it. It is amazing. And all honesty, it's filled with comedy, with action, with a bit of gore here and there, but I'm pretty sure some of you will get past that. Because in all honesty, it is a beautiful, beautiful anime. Here's a little tidbit. Isaac and Mira also reappear in a different anime. Alright, and it's also made by the same guy, but if you want to go try to find the anime, I fully recommend you do. It is amazing. Truly it is. Yeah. Go out, go buy it. Anime Recon, signing off. See you later.